Most tourists visit temples in Japan, but almost nobody realizes this one starts a 1,200 kilometers journey. The moment you step inside, you see pilgrims dressed in white, wooden staffs in hand, preparing for something much bigger than sightseeing. This is Ryozenji Temple, the first stop of the Shikoku 88 Temple pilgrimage, one of Japan's most spiritual journeys. Some people walk the entire route. It takes over 40 days and more than 1,200 kilometers. Standing here feels different, because every pilgrim you see is about to begin a life-changing journey. I share places in Japan most travelers overlook. Follow before your trip. Most people think the journey starts at the first temple, but the second stop might be the most peaceful one. Just minutes from the first temple, the atmosphere suddenly changes. Quiet paths, stone statues, and the sound of pilgrims walking by. This is Gokurakuji, temple number 2 of the Shikoku 88 temple pilgrimage. Pilgrims come here to pray for relief from suffering before continuing the long journey across Shikoku. After the excitement of starting the pilgrimage, this place feels calm, like the journey is truly beginning.
Save this for your Japan trip, you will not remember the name later.
I share places in Japan most travelers overlook. Follow before your trip. Most travelers never make it this far, but this is temple number 3 of Japan's 1,200 kilometers pilgrimage. As you walk in, the crowds disappear. The sound of footsteps, wind through the trees, and pilgrims quietly praying. This is Konsenji, temple number 3 of the Shikoku 88 temple pilgrimage. Legend says the temple's name comes from a golden well that once flowed with sacred water. By the third temple, the excitement fades, and the pilgrimage starts to feel real.
Save this for your Japan trip, you will not remember the name later.
I share places in Japan most travelers overlook. Follow before your trip. Most tourists stop after the first few temples, but this one feels like a hidden forest sanctuary. Tall trees surround the temple, and the atmosphere suddenly becomes quiet. You mostly see pilgrims, not tourists. This is Dainichiji, temple number 4 of the Shikoku 88 temple pilgrimage. The temple is dedicated to Dainichi Nyorai, the cosmic Buddha in esoteric Buddhism. By the 4th temple, the journey slows down, and the pilgrimage starts to feel spiritual.
Save this for your Japan trip, you will not remember the name later.
It starts to feel spiritual. I share places in Japan most travelers overlook. Follow before your trip. This temple is surrounded by hundreds of stone monks. Walk deeper into the temple and you'll see them everywhere, each with a different expression. This is Jizoji, temple number 5 of the Shikoku 88 temple pilgrimage. Inside the temple grounds are Rakan statues, disciples of Buddha watching over pilgrims. And right beside the temple stands an 800-year-old ginkgo tree that has watched pilgrims for centuries.
Save this for your Japan trip, you will not remember the name later.
I share places in Japan most travelers overlook. Follow before your trip. Would you stay overnight at a temple? For more than 1,000 years, pilgrims have stopped here to rest on their journey across Shikoku. This is Anrakuji, temple number 6 of the Shikoku 88 temple pilgrimage. If you know this spot, drop your honest rating. It's famous for having one of the oldest temple lodgings on the pilgrimage route. After a day of walking, pilgrims can stay here, experience temple life, and even relax in a natural hot spring.
Save this for your Japan trip, you will not remember the name later.
I share places in Japan most travelers overlook. Follow before your trip. Do you want a good relationship? Then you should know about this temple. People come here to pray for good relationships, and to cut off bad ones. This is Gokurakuji, temple number 7 of the Shikoku 88 temple pilgrimage. Inside, you'll find Aizen Mayu, a deity believed to bring good connections and help people leave unhealthy relationships behind. There's also a Jizo statue that many pilgrims visit to pray for healing from eye problems. And one tip before you visit, the entrance is actually on the opposite side of the temple, so don't get confused like many first-time visitors.
Save this for your Japan trip, you will not remember the name later.
I share places in Japan most travelers overlook. Follow before your trip. This gate is bigger than it looks. Walking toward it, you start to realize just how massive it really is. This is Kumatani-ji, temple number 8 of the Shikoku 88 temple pilgrimage. Its Nyoman Gate is one of the largest temple gates on the entire pilgrimage route. Beyond the gate, towering cedar trees and quiet mountain air make the temple feel completely removed from modern Japan.
Save this for your Japan trip. You will not remember the name later.
I share places in Japan most travelers overlook. Follow before your trip. This temple has a Buddha that's lying down. Instead of sitting or standing, this Buddha rests on its side in a peaceful sleeping position. This is Ryozenji, temple number 9 of the Shikoku 88 temple pilgrimage. According to legend, Kukai founded this temple after discovering a sacred white snake in the area. The reclining Buddha represents the moment of enlightenment before entering nirvana.
Save this for your Japan trip. You will not remember the name later.
I share places in Japan most travelers overlook. Follow before your trip. Don't skip this temple in Japan. To reach it, you have to climb more than 300 steep stone steps. With every step, the sounds of the city disappear, replaced by birdsong and the wind through the trees. This is Kirihataji, temple number 10 of the Shikoku 88 temple pilgrimage. At the top, you're rewarded with incredible views over the Yoshino River and the mountains of Shikoku. But that's not the only reason people come here. According to legend, a young woman became a living canon here after helping Kukai on his pilgrimage.
Save this for your Japan trip. You will not remember the name later.
I share places in Japan most travelers overlook. Follow before your trip.